It can be difficult to find a good desktop monitor these days. There are so many brands to choose from, which makes it even harder to pinpoint which one is suited to your needs. Well, in this video, we break down the top 5 best all-in-one desktops on the market this year based on price versus performance, and the situations they'll be used in. So if you're interested in finding out which all-in-one desktop is best for you, stay tuned. As always, all the links to all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description down below. We always keep the description up to date with information we might not get a chance to mention in this video. We also update the description down below with links to find the best price on each product. So for the most up-to-date information, along with updated pricing, be sure to check out that description. First up is the Microsoft Surface Studio, Intel Core i5, 8GB of RAM, 1TB. The best high-end. You won't be left hanging when it comes to desktop space either. The Studio's 4500 by 3000 resolution gives users enough room to view and edit the 4K video in its native resolution, thus making this a great desktop for users wanting to have a high-end system that can handle practically anything. You'll also notice the Surface Studio has a display thickness of 12.5mm. The TV's design is neater than having the cable stick from the side of the display unit. Because of this, users can enjoy watching TV through its appealing slim design. The Surface Studio comes with a 1 or 2 TB rapid hybrid drive. This dual drive leads to some interesting results. It has a sequential read speed of 1349 MB per second and a write rate of 328 MB per second. What makes this one interesting is that it can fold down into a lectern-shaped drawing board. You can angle the board into a comfortable 20 degrees and use Microsoft's patented Surface Pen, which comes with the desktop. To switch to the Surface Pen mode, grab onto the lower edge of the screen and pull. The screen will swivel forward without having to move the base. Make sure that you move your keyboard and mouse to the side first, or else it will be knocked on the floor. The Surface Pen works exceptionally. The pen has over 1024 pressure points, making it easier for artists to sketch the most intricate designs. And it has a clickable button for users to quickly access Sketchpad, sticky notes, and other interesting apps. For users who want a high-end Microsoft desktop, you can count on the Microsoft Surface Studio. While it may be expensive for some, you'll be rewarded with a desktop and tablet that can aid you in making your art creations come to life. Next up is the Apple iMac Pro 27-inch all-in-one desktop, the best high-end for Mac users. Don't worry, Mac users, there's a desktop suited for you as well. The Apple iMac Pro all-in-one is one of Apple's best-selling desktops on the market. With its Intel Xeon W2140B 3.20 GHz, the desktop has enough speed to finish all of your design projects without any lag. Apple manages to fit an 18-core processor and a 500-watt power supply inside this desktop. When it comes to thermal efficiency, the desktop exerts a bit of heat when in use. While the engine isn't as loud as a fighter jet, the Apple iMac makes a gentle whoosh when it's played in the background. Apple's slim iMac has continued its design trend since 2012. Simple, and with only a silver color scheme available. The iMac Pro has a professional appearance, and the darkness of the enclosure shows that it's made to be used as a tool to complete most creative tasks. One of the most important features of the iMac Pro is its 10GB per second Ethernet port. The Ethernet port can switch between 1GB per second, 5, or 10. This depends on the capabilities of your network infrastructure. Other features include an SDXC card slot, 4 USB Type-A ports, a headphone jack, and 4 USB-C ports that use Thunderbolt 3. Because of this, the iMac is a great system as it allows users to use their favorite apps and connect it to the desktop monitor. The Retina 5K display has a significant speed boost in comparison to its predecessors. In fact, it's easier to configure than Windows computers due to their complicated graphics architecture. The Thunderbolt 3 has a fast transfer rate, delivering transfer speeds to 40GB per second of bandwidth. You can't go wrong with this monitor if you want to utilize your creations. The Apple iMac Pro is a gorgeous machine with a good display and a myriad of upgrades at an affordable price. For users wanting a high-end monitor, then the iMac Pro is a great option. Next up is the Omen X by HP compact gaming desktop computer with VR backpack, the best VR desktop. It's kept the red and black gamer motif and the large voodoo emblem that's front and center on the desktop and the sides of the dock, but instead of harsh angles and lights for the sake of being edgy, HP went for a sexy, sophisticated look. The P1000 has the shape of an oblong octagon, which is split into 2 distinct designs. The top and bottom along the front of the device are made of smooth plastic, while the sides are perforated with small triangles, which make an intricate design and double as ventilation. 4 customizable backlit LED lights and a glowing blood red voodoo emblem at the top separate the machine's 4 quadrants. Bright red lettering at the bottom spells out Omen. Outside of the pronounced slats and notches, the rear of the desktop is made of blank, black plastic. When you're not wearing the P1000, the desktop resides in a pretty snazzy docking station made primarily of black plastic with a blood red base. Our carbon fiber triangles centered on the front and back of the device give it some pizzazz. On the top left corner, you'll find a large eject button that, when pressed, releases the desktop from its dock. By itself, the 9 by 2.4 by 13.1 inch P1000 weighs 5.7 pounds, but when it's connected to the 11.9 by 2.9 by 5.1 inch dock, the weight jumps to 8.5 pounds. Along the top of the desktop sits a pair of USB 3 ports, a USB Type-C port, an HDMI 2 port, a mini display port, a headset jack, and a power output for the HTC Vive. Towards the bottom right of the device, you'll find 2 more USB 3 ports and an AC input on the left. There are also 2 connectors for the standalone battery packs when you strap on the backpack. The docking station has a pair of USB 3 ports and a USB Type-C port on the front. The rear has a more robust offering, including 3 USB 3 ports, a full display port, an HDMI port, a Gigabit Ethernet port, a secure lock slot, an AC input to power the dock, and a DC output to charge the batteries in their separate charging station. HP has managed to squeeze in an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 GPU with 8 gigs of VRAM into a relatively tiny chassis, meaning that the computer is capable of most games on their highest settings. All in all, the Omen X by HP compact gaming desktop computer is a fantastic VR-based PC, and it'll get the job done if VR is the name of the game. If you're interested in updated pricing or going more in depth on some of the features of any of the items mentioned in this video, be sure to check out the links below. And if you're interested in staying up to date with the best in desktop gear, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Next up is the Lenovo IdeaCentre AIO 723-inch 4K Ultra HD multi-touch all-in-one desktop. Ranked 4th on our list is the Lenovo. This has a metal V stand that's attached to the system. You can rotate it -5 to 25 degrees to view the desktop according to your preferences. The Lenovo IdeaCentre is one of the best all-around laptops available. It features angular speaker grills, compact V-shaped stud, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and an SD card reader. You won't have any problem playing your favorite games with this intuitive monitor. One feature that makes the Lenovo IdeaCentre appealing is its Intel 3D RealSense webcam. The webcam has a multitude of fun face scanning and motion control applications. The Lenovo AIO is capable of creating photos, capturing the user's features and appearance in great detail. The 4K touch display provides enough detail to complete work while also being vibrant enough when you want to sit back and watch a movie. The colors pop for web pages, and it displays text neatly. We also like the Lenovo's Intel Core i5-6400 processor that has about 8 gigs of RAM. The AIO has enough power to juggle through your workload. You'll be able to watch 5 Twitch streams, a downloaded game on Steam, and a few other applications without your desktop breaking a sweat. The desktop has a 3.0 USB port located on the left side, an audio combo jack, 6-in-1 card reader, and another USB port. On the right, the desktop has a power button and a DVD plus RW drive. And on the back of the system is an HDMI port, 2 USB 2 ports, and an RJ45 Ethernet port. So this desktop is a great option if you want to connect to your external hard drive to view or share your extra files. So for those wanting a laptop with a bit of versatility, you can try out the Lenovo IdeaCentre AIO 700. Additionally, it can be upgraded easily. We suggest that you look at the additional configurations that this all-around desktop can provide. Last up is the Lenovo IdeaCentre 510-22ISH AIO desktop, the best budget one. Take off the lid of the Lenovo IdeaCentre and you'll notice its 500GB hard drive, AMD Mobility Radeon 5450 video card. With its enhanced graphics card, it displays content at 1920 by 1800 video resolution. The IdeaCentre has a DVD recordable optical drive that's tray loaded. Because this is a desktop that provides Bluetooth connectivity, there are fewer cords and more plug-in inputs, including an HDMI out, a few USB ports, a 6-in-1 card reader, and a few audio jacks, just in case you want to zone out to music all night. Sized at around 20.5 by 12.8 by 1.6 inches, the IdeaCentre is smaller than an iMac, but its 0.28-inch thin edges placed on top of the display make it appear like a small monitor. Weighing in at 9.8 pounds, the desktop is easy to carry around. The stand allows users to adjust it from 5 degrees forward to 30 degrees backward, which makes this desktop easily adjustable so it fits your workplace. The IdeaCentre's touch display is made for movies, without any annoying bezels to get in the way of what you're watching. Perhaps more important, the borderless display helps users get immersed into the video they're watching. As with most of Lenovo's desktops, the IdeaCentre has a Dolby app to help customize the machine's sound. There are some presets for games, movies, voice, and music. Also, it has a dynamic mode where it automatically adjusts to whatever is playing from your speaker. You can even access an equalizer if you need to fine-tune all possible settings. When it comes to apps, this desktop is filled with a myriad of Lenovo apps. For example, there's a Lenovo Companion Hub, which allows users to view their warranty and look for updates, and the Lenovo Settings, which lets you tweak a few parameters such as microphone volume and display brightness. Thus, if you're on a budget, this desktop will keep you satisfied. Alright guys, that's all for this video. Hope you liked it, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a like. If you are new to the channel and you liked it, consider subscribing. We do our best to keep you up to date with the best all-in-one desktop products on the market right now. So if you want to know what the best gear out there is, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on all the products mentioned in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, hope everyone has a great day, and until next time, I will see you guys later.